Hey guys, it's Austin Awkward. I am Adam. With me today is the venerable Reverend Derek Barnett.
Don't call me Reverend.
No, I won't. I won't do it again. I'm sorry.
Right.
Derek and I are friends from way back now. Back when we were both living in Richmond, he was working at Kingsland. I was attending Kingsland Baptist Church on Pike. And we are here in beautiful Glacier National Park. Oh my goodness. If you haven't been to Glacier, you should go. And if you go to Glacier, you shouldn't bring your kids, apparently. But that's a different story for
That's next
different.
week.
Yeah, that's
next
week. So anyway, we've been hiking today. We've been having a lot of fun, and because the Barnetts, after Richmond, the Barnetts went to plant a church in Boulder, Great Exchange Church in Boulder, Colorado. If you're in Boulder, you should visit. And of course, I'm in Spokane. You all know that. And so we got together over here in Montana, and we've been hiking and having some fun. And one of the things that we've been doing is sharing some funny stories, reminiscing a little bit about some of the stories that, for some reason, other people find a lot more amusing. They think it's a lot more amusing than I do. I might be a little dense. But there was two stories that came up while we were hiking that I thought were really funny. And the first one was when we went on what I call a mandate to Amici in Carytown, Richmond, Virginia. And but you have more of the details. You remember more of it than I do, because for some reason there was a reason we were going.
Yes. So Valentine's Day was coming up, and we were kind of new in town. So I was trying to figure out where should I take my wife, and I asked you, hey, what's a really romantic restaurant that I should take Sarah? And you said, I know just the place.
Right.
So you took me to Amici.
Amici, it's a beautiful place. If you're ever looking for a lovely, reasonably priced, nice, small Italian restaurant with great atmosphere, Amici's the place for you. Right?
Yes.
It was good.
Delicious.
And so we went there, and apparently my interaction with the hostess made you uncomfortable.
Yes. So the lady asks, hey, do you want to sit upstairs by the window, or do you want to sit downstairs? And your response was, which one is more romantic? And you were definitely playing it up like we were a couple. And she said, definitely upstairs. And you said, we'll take that.
Well, right, because we're testing it out.
Yes. No, it was awkward.
Well, all right. I mean, I might have played it up a little bit. I don't know.
Yes, definitely.
I don't know. But I mean, that wasn't the last time, because not too long after that, we were hiking. Now, every time we go hiking, apparently, we can only, if we're going to do a multi-day hike.
Yeah, it's always the middle of winter. It's never summertime.
Nope.
It's never like, a low of 60. You know, it's always like the coldest week of the year.
No, yeah. The year before we went on this hike, we had been hiking the AT. This is like our first big overnight trip. You, me, Zach, you know that one as well, Zach Mann, the baby daddy drummer. And we all went on that trip, and we stayed in an AT shelter.
Yes, and we forgot everything that we needed to stay warm. We forgot matches or anything to start a fire with. You had like a 50-degree sleeping bag, and we had no protection from the wind. It was terrible.
I didn't think Zach had a sleeping bag.
No.
We found.
No, actually, he was in something. I think he had like a really old flannel sleeping bag.
Yeah.
It was super heavy. The only reason I remember this is because he spent the entire night like underneath his bag, and he couldn't even breathe because like he was completely enclosed because he didn't want any air getting in.
Yeah. And it was like knee-deep snow, so we were all wet and cold. It was not.
It took us like hours to go like a mile.
Yeah, it was not what we were looking for. So with that in mind, I think we were probably a little skittish. I was a little skittish when we came into our trip to Shenandoah. So we were out in Shenandoah. We were hiking. Oh, it might have been Three Sisters, or I can't remember what it was exactly. We went to Big Meadow is where we camped that night. So the first night we camped in Big Meadow, and we're setting up our tent, and we're saying, well, what do we think we should do?
It was like the coldest weekend of the year, so the low was like in the single digits.
Yes.
And none of us had a bag ready for that.
No, I had like a 30, maybe a 25 or something.
Mine's a 20.
Yeah. And Zach saw the final one, I think.
Yes.
And so we were not really. So we were hesitant.
Yes.
So and we had two-man tents.
Yes.
Hiking backpacking tents, and we set those. We were setting yours up, and I think I made a decision.
Yes, you decided that you were not going to sleep alone that night.
No.
You were, regardless of what our hope and dreams were, or what we desired, you were coming into the tent, into 3 people, into a 2-man tent.
Yeah, 3 big people.
Yes.
Well, 1 big people and two regular sized human beings.
Yes.
Yeah, I was a little bit bigger than
Yes.
two. Yeah. Yeah. So that's what we did.
And if that wasn't awkward enough, you forced yourself into the middle and said, if anyone needs to stay warm, you can spoon with me. I will be putting off a lot of heat tonight. And we did do the you know, like foot, head, foot.
So was it a full spoon?
It was like a half spoon. And so you were perfectly warm, getting body heat from us, and
Yeah.
like half of our body was cold the whole night, and we refused to roll over because of just the awkwardness. It was already a bad situation. I was not about to roll, and if I did, I wasn't going to roll inwards. You know?
Oh, yeah. Well, that didn't seem too bad. We made it okay.
Yes.
That was the trip we learned the new term, Derek.
Yes. Which had nothing to do
No,
with
it had nothing with
the
awkward. So apparently I'm just an awkward friend, to say the
Yes.
least. I apologize.
Yes. You're an awkward person to have as a friend.
Very sorry.
But no, I wouldn't have it any other way.
Well, I appreciate that. So, guys, here he is, Derek Barnett, photographic evidence, a real live testimony of my awkwardness. It's been going on for a while now. I'm really, it's pretty much a hopeless case at this point. Well, Derek, thanks for coming on
No
and
problem.
sharing with us.
Thanks for letting me on your show.
Yeah, sure, guys. Thank you so much for hanging out with us. Next week, we're going to grab a couple more people. Watch on the interwebs. We
Yes.
put this up on the YouTube. Until then, thanks for viewing. We'll see you soon. Bye.